Y'all know me, King Tristan Morency. But ladies and gentlemen, the matter of fact is Mark Carney's government is literally spying on us citizens. They're collecting our information, they're collecting our data, and they're going to sell it. And you know why they're doing this? Because they're in bed with China. They're involved with the New World Order. And the problem with that is we're seeing the same thing with Hitler's Germany did, right? Back in the 1930s and the 40s and all the Nazi times and all that. They controlled the media. They didn't let citizens have guns. Nobody could speak out. They pushed propaganda on everybody. This is the exact same pattern that is going on. Socialism. Socialism is government coordinates, government dominance, and that is a problem. The people here want freedom. We want liberty. We want to be able to live a life that we always dreamed. And when you live in a socialist nation, you can't have that. We need America to save us. And what Mark Carney's doing is extremely disturbing. Mark Carney is a creep. He looks like a cannibal, all right? He looks like a cannibal. Cannibal Carney. Cannibal Carney, that's his name. And Justin Trudeau has a weird history of doing a lot of stuff that's questionable, but does the media care for that? Mark Carney is involved with Jeffrey Epstein. His name pops up in the Epstein files and Epstein's black book. Ghislaine Maxwell is there with Epstein's family, you know what I mean? All with Mark Carney and his family, and yet the media says nothing. The media stays quiet about the whole situation, right? But they'll talk about Trump 24/7, right? They'll just slander Trump and talk about Trump nonstop. But when it's someone in their own country that's doing this kind of stuff, they're going to keep quiet and hush hush, right? This is the serious problem. This is literally the serious side of what's going on. They have lied and lied and lied. There's serious problems happening within Canada, but what the media does is they flip the script, change the narrative, and say you say one thing, they'll say you said something else, right? So say you give a 10-minute speech, they'll edit out 30 seconds to a minute and say, oh, look what he said about certain groups of people, that's what he thinks. They don't show the full exact speech, right? It's called propaganda, it's called manipulation, and this is what the government's been doing. And they lied to the people. They're trying to create division, they're trying to create separation. And what I mean with this is Canada and America have always had a strong relationship with each other, but when you have a leader like Mark Carney and one before that like Justin Trudeau, who constantly just slander somebody else and things like that and put all these tariffs, which is funny because Canada's had tariffs on America for 60 years and nobody says a thing, but America puts tariffs on Canada. Oh, it's the end of the world. Look, America has been getting ripped off for the longest time. They want their money back. It's that simple. When you get ripped off, you want to make your money back, right? That's exactly what they want. And the matter of fact is, these countries and these people have so much hatred built up. It's unreal and it's sad. And this is what happens when the media uses tactics to manipulate people. The news media has always done this. They will continue to do this until people stand up and call them out for what they're doing. They have lied to the people on so many different occasions, and they continue to do it. Mark Carney is literally the devil in disguise. He's a creep, he's a cannibal, and he's evil. And this is why Canada needs Donald Trump. Donald Trump, please save Canada. We want you. We need you. These politicians in Canada are extremely weak. They get away with doing everything. Nobody faces justice for criminal acts. If this was the States, criminals would be getting locked up. Criminals wouldn't get away with harming innocent citizens. We need America more than ever. Canada is a dying nation. The only way to save it is the 51st state, because Canada can't do on its own. We can't survive. We don't use our resources to build our economy. We're losing jobs at record numbers. Our military is extremely weak. There is a lot of problems with Canada that cannot be solved without America. And that's why I say America is the only nation that can save Canada. We need one nation under God. And America, we beg you for that. Canadians need Americans. We love each other. We respect each other. We've always had a bond with each other. We have the same way of life, the same style of culture. But ladies and gentlemen, understand that Canada cannot survive on its own. It can't. Canada's faced so many problems in the past years upon years with Justin Trudeau and Mark Carney single-handedly destroying this beautiful nation. It's time for America to come rolling through and show what freedom and liberty and living a life that you always dreamed of is. America is the only country that can do that for Canada. Canada, at some point, is going to collapse. Canada will have nothing left to its name. Once China bleeds us dry and takes all our resources and leaves us with nothing, we won't have anything to remember. America will build us up and we'll share the dollar, and both sides of the coin will become rich. This is why I say Canada and America need to work together. For these reasons right here, it'll be so much better to see the 51st state in Canada. Lock all these people up that have gotten away with these criminal acts. Save the economy, save the dollar, bring our resources and bring our jobs back. Dunkin' Donuts is coming here, and like I said before, and I'll say it again, it will overtake Tim Hortons. You know why? Because Dunkin' Donuts is not only just going to hire Canadian people, but they're going to bring a lot healthier and a lot better quality standard food and drinks than what Tim Hortons brings. Dunkin' Donuts will single-handedly overtake Tim Hortons. I bet y'all that. But think about this for a second. America will save Canada. The 51st state is coming. And when it does happen, may God bless America. One nation under God. In God we trust. Canada, we need the same thing. America, make Canada the 51st state.